And I am live. Apparently, I am testing out YouTube Live on my cell phone. I just realized that this was a thing. It popped up on my phone. Let's try to get some better lighting in here. Just wanted to test this out, see how it's going, and also talk about my new course. I know I posted a video about the promo video about the course earlier on my YouTube page, but so this is YouTube Live. I mean, YouTube had to figure out how to do YouTube Live on their phones. I mean, everyone's doing it. Facebook is doing it. Twitter was doing it. Everyone's doing it. Instagram's doing it. Snapchat's doing it. So now YouTube is in on the game. And I know I could do YouTube Live previously straight from my desktop computer, but now I can do YouTube Live straight from my phone, which is awesome. So I have to figure out how I can connect this YouTube Live. I could probably share a link to Facebook. I'll probably do that another time. But speaking of YouTube Live, I'm going to be using YouTube Live, and I have in the past, to do a couple office hours sessions for my video production course that I launched in December. We did a YouTube Live office hour session in January. We're planning to do one next week for that class as well. And I'm going to be doing live office hours like this with my new my new online course masters training that I just launched today. And so it's super exciting to launch that course. It's always exciting to launch a new course. And it's nerve-wracking though too, because I put in a ton of effort into this course. Basically all of January was putting together that course and putting together the podcast. And the plan was to launch them at the start of February in conjunction, just because I felt like I was doing a lot for my photography and my video production students with new courses, and I have a lot of plans for those students, but I hadn't been doing as much for my online course creators who follow me. And the passive income show that I was doing with Dave Espino, that kind of, we stopped doing that on a weekly basis. And so that's what I'm doing with this new course, with the podcast. And I just released an article, actually. Let me test something out. So if I go to my website, Video School Online, and I flip my camera around, sweet, awesome, so you can see that. So I just released a new article. I wrote this yesterday, spent almost all day writing it. Not all day, just an hour or two. But it's 7 reasons to start teaching online in 2017. And the reason I wrote this article, because every year at the start of the year, I feel like people there's a group of people who think that teaching online, and hey, there's my cat tree in the back corner. There's a lot of people who want to get started with teaching their own online courses. But then there's a big group of people, and I think most of them are online course creators themselves, who say, no, you don't need to start teaching online courses. It's the market is tapped. There's too much competition. It's too hard now. But I think people are just scared that there's going to be new people who start teaching online courses and teach better than us. So, but year after year, from 2014 to 2015, well, starting back in 2012, but especially 2014, 2015, and 2016, I've seen so much growth with my own online courses, and not only with my own online courses, but with people who start teaching online. So there's a ton of people who started in 2016 and are having massive success. And I've interviewed a couple of those people, and they're going to be on the podcast coming up in the next few weeks or a couple months. And same thing went for 2015. I have some good friends who started teaching online in 2015, and they're doing way better than I did in my first year. And I pay attention to the Udemy Studio Facebook group and the Udemy groups and just the general online teaching groups on Facebook. And I see people having massive success in their first months. And the industry just seems to be getting bigger and bigger and better. I mean, Udemy is expanding internationally. They have 15 million students now. Oh, cool, I can see chat. Boniecki Lacerda, I hope I pronounced that right, says I should be charging more for my courses. Yeah, that's true. I could charge more for my courses. I found online teaching because of Udemy, and so I've always had this mindset of being a Udemy instructor, and Udemy teaches the masses with low price courses. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I've tried premium courses in the past, and it's just something that I haven't had as much success, and I was never at the right place to do it. So I would consider myself having massive success on Udemy and all of these other platforms, and even on my own platform, but with lower price courses. That being said, the course that I just launched today, that is a $2,000 product that some people could sell and many people would buy and really appreciate and learn from. Because people, if you take that course and you actually take action with the steps that I take you through in that course, you're going to make money. You're going to make a lot of money, and you could make thousands upon thousands. This could be the course that actually, changes your life. Just like some of the courses that I took when I was starting out, this course could be the one that leads you to a full-time online business. So that being said, yes, I could charge more for my courses, and it's definitely something that I'm planning to do more of, is to teach more. But I just like teaching lots of people. Jace, what's up? I see you from Jamaica saying never stop teaching. Yeah, I'm just going to keep teaching. Thanks for watching the video. But I like teaching a massive audience. And one thing I did with this article, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I guess that's what YouTube Live is all about. So in this article, let me just flip around the camera again. So in this article about 7 reasons to start teaching online in 2017, what I did was I did some calculations about international growth, and basically the percentage of people who are taking my courses and the percentage of people who are taking courses on Udemy in the entire world. And basically what I calculated was that, let me flip around again. So I have over 250,000 students in my courses now from Udemy, and not all of them paid. So a lot of them came in to free courses or from free coupons when I used to do a lot of blasting out of free coupons. And sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, but I'm reading what I wrote yesterday. So I have over 250,000 students in my courses. The population of the United States is 319 million, but only 32% of my students come from the US. So 0.02% of the US population has enrolled in my class. Now you could look at that 2 ways. One, you could be saying, holy crap, 0.02% of the US population is enrolled in one of my courses. That seems like a really high number. Like, I don't know, to me, 0.02%. Even though it kind of sounds small, I don't know why, it just seems like a lot to me. But on the other side of the picture, you could say that 99.98% of the United States population hasn't enrolled in my class, and that's a huge potential audience. Now, let's cut off like half of those because they're kids and elderly people who don't use the computer and aren't even interested in an online course. And then you keep niching down to people who are actually interested in your topic. But I still believe that there's a ton of people in the US that are interested in my courses. That's just the US though. 68% of my students come from international countries, non-US countries. And that's where this market is going. That's where Udemy is focusing in 2017. And 99.998% of the world has never taken one of my courses on Udemy, and 99.9% of people in the world have never taken a Udemy course. And so that just goes to show that there's a huge potential for growth. And who knows if Udemy is going to be the one that, dominates forever and they just capitalize on this growth for the next few years, decades to come. Or maybe someone else is going to come in and start a platform that takes over. But at this time, Udemy is the place if you want to get started to have, I would say, the easiest way to potentially have success. So there's lots of factors that go into it, and a lot of that I talk about in the course, but things just like your topic selection. Of course, you have to make a great quality course. But all this being said, it's still a great time. It's still a great year to launch a Udemy course. And I had created an online course teaching other people to create online courses back in 2013. And that's the one that I've sold from 2013 till now. And I felt like it was a good time to create a brand new course. So that's what I did in January, and I updated everything. Now, some of the techniques are the exact same things that I did when I started and I taught in that other course. But the quality of this course, I would say, is 10 to 100 times better. And just the clarity and the process of taking this course that I just launched, I think, is a lot better too. So that's what I hope anyways. And that's what I really hope, that this course is a lot better than the other one. That being said, you hear me talking about, you see my YouTube channel, you see my website, and it's a lot about helping others create online courses. And a lot of people might come to my website and say, yeah, Phil's making all this money, but he's just teaching other people to make money with online courses. I am proud that I would say 90 to 95% of my revenue come from actual skill-based courses. Not, even though online course creation is a skill, I'm talking about photography courses, video production courses, design courses, graphics, all those other kinds of courses. And so whatever kind of skill you have, whether it's playing the flute, cooking great Mexican food, or whatever, or doing something a little bit more maybe career friendly, Microsoft Excel, programming, anything like that, there's a market for your courses. I know people making thousands every month with piano lesson courses and bread baking courses and all kinds of courses. So it's amazing because we can make a lot of money with our actual skill-based courses. It's not just for people who are selling how to make money. And that's what I love about Udemy. That's what I love about online courses. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's helping people learn real skills. And I'm getting super philosophical right now, but that's why I do it in the end, especially because this has become a full-time thing. In the beginning, it was super exciting to see the revenue increase, and it was like, wow, I could make more courses and make more money every month. But now, where I'm at a point where it's a full-time business, what the reward comes from people who message me and say, hey Phil, wow, I really enjoyed your course and I learned how to do this, X, Y, or Z. They show me their pictures that they're taking that are better than before. They're showing videos that they've edited or shot better than they did before. And that's what this is all about for me. And that's what keeps me going. Even though I look back at my courses and I'm like, is this really good enough? Is this like good enough to help people? Are people really learning from my courses? It's hard because it's not that face-to-face interaction. I can't gauge, except from what people message me about or review my courses with. It's hard to gauge exactly if students are learning or not. But those messages are definitely things that keep me going. So anyways, it's launch day. It's February. I've got a plan to launch some new courses throughout the year, but this week has been kind of weird because I did all this prep for the podcast and for this course, and I'm launching them this week. And this week has actually been like the most chill week in the past month. I thought I was going to be super busy and super stressed this week, but because I had everything prepared, everything scheduled out, this week I've kind of just taken a step back and been able to chill, which is a great thing, and kind of refocus for what my next steps are. I'm planning a WordPress course, and this is an example of picking a course topic where there's lots of courses out there on that topic, but I constantly get people asking me, how do you use WordPress? How do you make websites with WordPress? And so I took that and I was like, oh, well, I should create a course on that because so many people ask me about it. So that's my big next course. Got some more collaborations coming up too with buddies of mine. And yeah, just living the life, man. I am so blessed and so lucky to be where I am right now. And for everyone watching this, I appreciate it. And I truly hope that I help you and the content that I produce and give away for free or in my classes helps you. And if it's not, let me know. Send me a message, go to the videoschoolonline.com contact page, email me, and just let me know how I can be of better service to you, because at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want all of my classes to help people, but bringing it back to the course that I launched today, I want people to actually be teaching courses of their own after they take this course, or to be teaching better courses, or to be making more money than they did before. And if not, if no one's doing that, then I failed. But I hope that I've played my part by putting together the lessons and the way that I think people can learn. And now it's up to the student to take action using the lessons and the assignments and everything that I give them. So anyways, this was a cool test of YouTube Live. I'm going to definitely do this. It's super easy to create content this way. It's not as polished, but if I want to be creating, everyday videos like this, I don't even know if people are going to like this video, but if I want to create more content, this is super awesome. Right on my iPhone, YouTube Live. It's an option now when you click that upload button at the top of the YouTube app. So cool. Everyone watching, thanks so much. You guys rock. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in another video, or maybe in the class.